Okay, I need to vocalize some frustrations I have with this game. Okay, you see the bands up there? You see all the bands right there? Completely anti-dive bands. Notice how my team, okay, does not go dive, beside maybe Psylocke. They all banned anti-dive, but they didn't go dive whatsoever. I didn't want to go anti-dive. For one, I wanted to go anti-dive. That's why I was banning dive, but they decided for some reason, like, now anti-dive kind of sucks, you know? I don't like dealing with anti-dive as a non-dive player, you know? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go dive. Let's just, you know, get through this. Maybe we'll get through this somehow. Noticed, I hope you guys noticed, the Daredevil was the problem. Even though the Spider-Man carried. Let's be honest, the Spider-Man just carried the team because all he did was go after our three supports, but I think someone switched at the end. I don't know, but we had two supports. And all he did was go after them because they just kept mindlessly going on their own. Just mindlessly. They just kept going mindlessly on their own. And we were staggering, and they just kept walking out by themselves, and the Spider-Man just kept picking them off because they're not gonna, apparently a invisible woman and a rocket can't deal with a Spider-Man by themselves. So, you know, like, and instead of like calming, you know, being on mic and being like, okay, help, we need help, Spider-Man is pouncing on us right now, they just stay silent, and they expected us to just pull our resources to save them constantly, instead of them maybe countering the Spider-Man, expecting the Spider-Man to come kill you for the 15th time in a row, and have a plan for it. Maybe two of you stick together, patty cake, and deal with him by yourselves, instead of having us pull resources away from trying to go forward to save you guys from a singular Spider-Man that you guys should be able to handle by yourselves. Like, Invisible Woman on her own, I feel like, I guess, wouldn't handle Spider-Man by herself, but she can make Spider-Man damn near useless. But again, I'm in plat, so it's like, players like this don't comprehend, like, supports are busted. They can do this. They can fight off a Spider-Man together. But they don't see this. They don't see it. I guarantee the Rocket was barely shooting, and he was only shooting as a last resort against the Spider-Man, and thought, and just didn't expect. Because also, we had a Groot and a Hulk. If a Rocket decides, let me mow these tanks down, we could do some serious damage to these tanks on their own. But yeah, they didn't expect that, and that's why the score is kind of diverse. The Spider-Man was really the main problem on their team, and because no one wanted to focus the Spider-Man, I tried to, but as a single thing, you know, thing joke, I could do somewhat. I don't usually play things, so it was kind of just like, I knew Thing is good at dive, so I attempted it, but then, as you can see, it didn't really go too well. I tried Thor. Thor was kind of okay, but I don't use Thor too much. I'm mainly Rogue, Emma, Hulk, but I know Hulk maybe could have done something to the Spider-Man, but then, you know, we get eaten alive by the Cloak, you know, because Cloak could just, you know, do her little darkness thing and take more damage, and then Groot would just annihilate me. It's just a whole plethora of things why I don't use Hulk too much anymore. I could have maybe used Emma, maybe, but it wouldn't have stopped the main problem, which was the Spider-Man. Daredevil, I feel like only benefited out of the Spider-Man. I barely seen the Daredevil this whole time. So, just that whole thing was crazy. But I just want to complain about that. But the main issue is, and I used to not notice this until recently, until right now. So I started to play again right now, which was 1 second. The heck is this guy? I guess, yeah, why not? Let me show you guys my recent games, which have been hectic to say the least. Okay, not today. Today hasn't been that bad. There has been like some crazies, but it hasn't been that crazy. Oh, competitive to make it easier. Okay, let's see. I think it was yesterday. Yes, 23rd is today. No, it's the 4th today. It's the 4th. And 23rd. Okay, let me see. So. Victory. No, it's not this one. I think it was this one. Yes. We have a massive throwing epidemic right now, and I didn't see it before because I didn't think it reached my rank, which is usually around plat to diamond, but apparently it has. Okay. So, you know, this looks like a normal game, doesn't it? This looks like a very normal game. We just lost, you know, we tried our best, but actually, no. Flexbird, this person right here, threw pretty hard. Not only did they leave the game, they had so much time on their hands that they came back just to continue throwing our game and telling us to lose, telling the enemy team to win, saying like if they win, if we win, that at least they get points off us and stuff. It was very bad, and honestly, I hope this person got banned. Let me see. Hoping this person got banned, cause like they deserve it. I guess they didn't. Well, they definitely deserve to get banned, but they were very toxic in throwing, and the only reason why they did it is because apparently they were typing in chat, which okay, cool, but they weren't getting constructive criticism whatsoever. They were just being bossy, rude, and telling the Jeff that he sucks and stuff like that, and that just demanded him to throw. And so, yeah, he threw, and honestly, we did pretty well without him, pretty much. Like, we managed to get pretty deep without him, and then he came back and continued throwing. So, yeah, we were close. We were close to bringing the game back, too. We were very close. And the next one, after, I think this one I won. I think, yeah, right here, Rage Bait Jeff won. 1 is 19. He intentionally threw our game from the jump, like from the freaking ban phase. He banned 2 of our characters' people's mains, chose Black Widow, but someone on our team smartly banned Black Widow, but then he went Spider-Man. He just kept flying into the enemy team pretending like he was fighting and stuff, but he wasn't. He was just trying to die while looking as convincing as possible. This guy deserved to be fully banned, so I'm hoping he actually got fully banned, because he just threw a game without even knowing us in there. He just decided to. So let's hope he got banned. No, he didn't get banned. He didn't get a full ban, which is stupid because he intentionally threw the game. Like 1 in 19 as Spider-Man. You might think, oh wait, I mean, he maybe he's just bad. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. that he intentionally threw the game just because. Wonder, does it show bans? Okay. It might show you. He chose Black Widow at the start. It might show you his bans. Okay, look. He starts out banning our Sue, match proficiency Sue, and you thinking, okay, that's anyone would ban Sue. Anyone would ban Sue, so that's fair. It's perfectly fair, you know? She's OP. And maybe he didn't notice. And yeah, you could be right. Maybe he didn't notice at the start. But then we got the Daredevil ban. And we got the Gambit ban. No, we got our Gambit ban. And then he picked Sue again. And the Sue still there as, you know, Sue there as the main. Maybe you're like, oh, well, maybe he still hasn't noticed. Maybe he still hasn't noticed the Sue. Maybe he's scatterbrained and didn't notice. And it's like, yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Got the Sue ban. Okay. So, what does he do next? He bans the full mastery Thor. Bans the full mastery Thor. And you're like, okay. Now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing it. Like, okay. He's obviously trying to just ban out our characters for some reason. And it's like, yeah, and then he gets the Thor ban. Oh, actually we didn't ban Widow. We tried to, and we didn't ban Widow. And yeah, so I went on mic telling them to relax, because I think they went on mic too, and I was like, relax, he's just trolling, we just gotta get through this. It's a 5v6, unfortunately. And yeah, for some reason he switched off Widow to Iron Fist, and then he ended on Spider-Man. So yeah, so that's my perspective. Let's look at this. Ooh, I didn't even notice her name, Orime. Let's look at him the whole entire time.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Even the ocean at sunrise does not glimmer as bright as you, Emma.
I want you to see how much effort he goes through just to show, just to not look like throwing, but he's actually throwing.
The battle starts in 5.
Wish you could see the messages too. I don't think you can.
You have to stop them from securing.
Okay, there he goes. Swings in, does the uppercut. Goes in, dies. Dies. And that honestly looks legit. He looks like he's legit trying.
I gotta do better this time.
Until you realize he didn't go to kill the Mantis. He just keeps going to point. See, he stops the moment he's about to kill someone. He stops the moment he's about to kill someone. And he just keeps repeatedly doing it. Let me see, how do I, there we go.
Now I've got something to prove.
Need 2 times this. He just keeps going.
You sure those are bad guys?
Just keeps doing it. You might be thinking, maybe he's just really bad at Spider-Man and he just doesn't want to switch. But every single time, just keeps going in, keeps going in, keeps going in.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make my steps.
And it's the same thing over and over again, no difference. He does the same path every time. Does the same path every time. Stands there for a little bit.
Fighters don't forget.
And he actually kills the Strange, but then gets soloed by the Mantis.
Back in the swing of things.
Because he needs to get a kill, you know? He needs to get a kill to make it look legit. And he dies again.
Back in the swing of things.
We actually did pretty decently. Even with him throwing. Again, dies again. And you see, even if he wasn't throwing, he threw in the ban phase. So I don't care if he wasn't throwing in this moment. He literally threw in the ban phase just to ban our characters.
Against the world. A nice deep freeze.
Yeah, it continues on like this. Even stops the Scarlet ult.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Now I've got
But
something
you
to
guys get
fight
the
right
idea.
now.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change. He keeps doing that the whole map. 119. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know why we are throwing so hard in this game. I don't know why everyone's mentality is weak. I don't know why why people just end up getting toxic in this game so quickly before the game even begins or when one death happens. Like I had a Moon Knight earlier when I was playing, like freaking yelling at us saying we suck, and I go on mic, I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And all he did was talk shit the whole time and be toxic. It's like, okay, lead us. What do you want to do? Since we suck and you're great, like, what do you want to do? And he didn't give anything. He just said, you sound white. And I was like, okay. Even though I'm black, but okay. It's just, I don't know what's going on this season. People are just, I think it's just rival mentality to just give up at the ban phase, or at the start, or after one death, or after one ult, just to give up. And I'm just like, I just don't understand. It's the reason why people don't go on mic, or when people do go on mic, it's to talk shit and then turn off their mics again. It's like, I don't understand. I don't get it, and it's a real problem right now. I hope we can address it. But I highly doubt we can. It's just nature of the game. But you know, I just want to yap on that real quick. You know, I just want to yap and just display my how things are in Rivals for me. And it used to not be this bad, at least for me. It used to not be that bad in Plat. Like I would just do Plat games and it wouldn't be like throwers, it wouldn't be people like being super toxic on mic, or I mean in chat you never know, but on mic it wouldn't be that bad. And now it's gotten to the point where it's even coming down to my games. Like I'm on console, so probably worse on console, but yeah, just wanted to yap on that. So